Hello and welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about reading signals in your draft. So pack 1 here has nothing awesome to take. The Hex Catcher is not exactly a rare you want to be first picking. I did consider the Dragon Whelp. He's a pretty good red flyer. And I also considered Rulik, because he's also pretty good. But he's dual colored, pretty specific. Destroy Evil is some pretty good removal in this pack. It's not as good as something that actually flat out kills everything, but it's good enough in this format that I'm comfortable picking it because it's a spell, it's white removal, it's cheap, and it doesn't lock me into a single color too much. This pack, to follow up, has a really interesting choice. Again, there's no mythic or uncommon that's like crazy wow. The elf is pretty good, but it's green and it likes to be kicked with red. The Rager is also quite good, but that would put us in black and white. And then the blue is good with Impulse and Phyrexian Espionage. However, there's two pretty good white spells here. There's another Destroy Evil, and there's a Take Up the Shield. And so, rather than going into a second color, I'm actually more tempted to stay with just white and picking a good card between Take Up the Shield or Destroy Evil. The real question is, how many Destroy Evils would I really want to run in my deck? Would I run 2 of them? Maybe. There is the potential to want to run 2 Destroy Evils, so I take it over Take Up the Shield. Okay, it's packs like these, pack 3, that are just really tricky. I haven't picked a direction. There's nothing here to build around. I'm starting to panic that my deck is not going to come together. I'm definitely not taking Vanguard. I'm not taking the Angel. So what do I take? I have to hedge a bet on a color. I think that Warbrute is decent. I think that Impulse is tempting. And I think Kavu is also tempting. In fact, I almost take the Impulse here. But then I decide, if I'm going to play red, I would main deck Kavu more times than I'd main deck Impulse. So I hedge my bets on red. Here we have something more interesting. So we have Tori to pick from. There is the Phoenix Chick as well. There's a dual land that's decent, but the biggest signal I get from this pack, and this is where I'm reading signals, there's still the Terror in this pack. There's still Timely Interference. And there's Tribute to Urborg. So I think that blue is fairly open. Red and white is also fairly open. But to hedge my bet, I think taking the Terror here and dipping into blue is a good enough choice because I already have red and white under control. But if blue really is as open as I'm thinking, I want the Terror. Then the clearest signal of all comes in. Balmor being passed this late is a clear signal that spells red-blue are open. So I'm going to take here, but I also am noting that the Morrow is still in the pack, which means spells and domain are both open. That probably means that like black is pretty close, so I'm not interested in black at all at this point. That's just me reading the draft. It's not surprising to see a good domain card showing up late. I already decided domain is open. Gaia's Might and the Cat Warrior, both great domain cards. Blue is strangely light here with just the Impulse. Yeah, Zar being in the pack just tells me domain is still definitely open. Relic of Legends, though, is a pretty versatile pick. It mana ramps and it mana fixes. And even though I'm not interested in tapping a Rada for it, it's still a really good mana ramp and fixer for my deck. I'm taking it. Here I see red, blue, and white, but another clear signal is Strength of the Coalition is also here. So there's now 2 white-green angels, Strength of the Coalition, and 2 Sojourners I've seen. So domain is really open, but I'm so far from domain that that's not possible. But also spells are open. I mean, all the black cards are gone. So we've read this correctly. Black cards are gone. Thrill of Possibility is a nice spell. I'm just going to take it. It works with my Terror. Here, I don't have a ton of removal yet. I don't have any Citizen's Arrest. So I'm looking at Artillery Blast as another way to work white into my deck a bit more. right now I'm not married to white, but it does have all of my removals. So I feel still pretty locked into it, even though it could kind of go. There's really nothing in this pack for us. I decide on Furious Bellow because it is a spell. It's a battle trick. It can go along with the terror. You know, something. Here, all the blue wheeled, which tells me blue was open, and it still is. I'm going to take the Espionage, because I think it's a little bit better than Impulse. Especially because we don't have any Essence Scatters yet. Impulse is really good when you have Essence Scatters to go with it, because you can hold them both open and then just Impulse when you don't need to scatter. But for our deck, I think the Espionage looks better because we have a lot of 2-drops. Let's get a 3-drop in. Here, I mean, Plaza Heroes maybe. I think for me, taking a counter spell seems to fit a little bit better with blue. And if it's as open as I'm thinking it is, like, it's the right choice. Nothing here matters. Again, I don't think the drawbridge is going to matter. And Hammerhand, not going to play it. This pack is a really interesting pack too. It's quite good. It's got some good domain cards, but again, I'm not going that way. Radha's Firebrand is a pretty aggressive card and can pair pretty well with Balmor. I am considering dropping the white altogether at this point in the draft. I think the Kabu is also decent, but I don't think I need to take it. The Timely Interference is tempting. I'm not taking a black card because I know black is closed. But Twinferno is a spell, and it's pretty versatile. Like, if I end up dropping blue, red Twinferno is still pretty good. I take it because I feel like in a spells deck, Twinferno can have more of an impact than the Firebrand, but they're very close. Another really fantastic pack for us. There's a land I want, there's Micromancer, but then Wrath. I mean, you know, Micromancer is pretty good, but Wrath is definitely the pick here. I'm hoping the Figment Wheels or Charismatic Vanguard. So let's just stop it right here, because this pack is pivotal in a way that's kind of deceptive. So we talk a lot about what signals other people are sending us, but it's also important to remember what signals you're sending other players. Heroic Charge is a very good spell for any deck that's going wide. We are playing white and red. Tura is not as good of a creature, but it also has 2 of the colors we are collecting. It is a spells creature for blue and white. Emphasis on blue. Blue has been open, but in pack 2, if somebody opened up a blue bomb, they might be more willing to shift to blue. So here, I can either take the blue creature, spell creature, and give a signal to the table, hey, get off my blue, or I'm taking the white Heroic Charge and saying, get away from white, I'm going wide, you're not going to make it happen, I am. This pick is pivotal for those 2 reasons. So with Wrath and Balmor, my choice is going wide does more for me than getting a 3/3 flyer on color and getting a few more blue spells, because my blue's okay, it's an important color for my deck, but I'm not necessarily centered around like blue spells like Rona's Vortex or Tolarian Geyser. I'm not hardcore into blue spells. I'm lightly into blue spells. I'm more into red spells maybe. So I decide, you know what? My creatures really want me to go wide. I want to go wide. Let's take the go wide signal, the white signal, and say, get off my go wide white. I want to go there. So this is a really important signal pick for what I'm sending everybody else at the table, not necessarily what I'm reading from others. Here, because I took Heroic Charge, Captain's Call makes sense. It's a sorcery, which is great. That makes creatures even better. It combines with Wrath and Balmor really well. Gives you a lot of bodies to pump up and to tap, plus the benefits of it being a sorcery. So getting all 3 of the Jeskai 2-drops is pretty great. taking Bayard. There's something nice about having all 2-drops that are sharing colors of 3 different ones. I feel like they all work really well together no matter what color pairings you're picking, and if you can get all of them on the board at the same time, it's deadly. Another Keldon Strike team. So now our going wide tactics are really coming together. Going wide spells. I'm also noting that that pack had a lot of black, but I don't think black is open just because of that. Talus Lookout is a premium blue card, and I want to take it here. Okay, this is a really late Resolute Reinforcements. So that tells me that taking the Heroic Charge, starting to lean more white, going for the wide tactic was definitely the best choice, and looks like I'm going to have it uncontested for the rest of the draft potentially. Blue has been starting to get picked over. That's definitely happening. So blue now becomes a lesser splash, and we're going to focus on really going wide with white and red. Timely Interference did come around though, and it's good with the tears, so I take it. Here, I can either take a 3-drop or a 2-drop. I have 2-drops for days. I actually ended up taking the 3-drop, even though the Haunting Figment might be better. Charismatic Vanguard rounds out my deck a little bit better at this point, so the 3-drop it is, and gives me a white 3-drop. If you're going to play 3 colors, having a little bit of each color at every level is pretty important, just so you can play cards even if you're only getting 2 of your 3 color mana. Think the turtle. There's really nothing here. Go ahead and take Molten Monstrosity. I don't think I'm going to play it. It's usually pretty expensive, but the trample is interesting. If we can't get the go wide to work, trample is a good endgame. Thrill of Possibility fits best in our deck, and then Chaotic Transformation, I'm not playing it. This is actually a decent pack for us. Another Destroy Evil. The Flowstone Infusion definitely catches my eye. Also the Joda's Codex. Unfortunately, there's no land I'm interested in, so the Knight looks pretty good. 2-drop, white 2-drop. Can carry the game. The Essence Scatter, I'm hoping Wheels. Hopefully blue's open enough where that comes back around. We'll see. But we also know the Tura did not wheel. Somebody passed the Elder Dragon War, so I love Twinferno. I love Argivian Cavalier. I love Maria's Outrider, and I love Lightning Strike, but let's be real here, the Elder Dragon War is a very good card. There's nothing in this pack that you can go wrong with. It's pretty good pack. So Lagomos here, but we're definitely not playing black. Another Destroy Evil is probably the best card in this pack for us, which is I'm not going to run 3 Destroy Evils. So I actually end up just taking the Crystal Grotto here. It's kind of a throwaway pick. There was nothing here for us, so I wish it had been a dual land, but Crystal Grotto is kind of okay for the scry. So this pack has almost nothing in it, so we end up taking the 3-drop flyer. Take up the shield this late is definitely a sign that white is very open. More so than the Timely Interference, so I actually take up the shield because I expect to get more white cards if I'm seeing take up the shield this late. Just gonna filter some of these out. The 3-drop 2 blue becomes hard to cast because we're playing 3 colors. Wow, Chaplain. Keldon Strike team, easy. We're just gonna go wide. Let's go wide and pump. It's kind of the current plan here. Wide spells, what a combo. And another Heroic Charge. So yeah, I was right. White is open. This is looking like a very good spells deck. think if you're playing 3 colors starting at the 4 level or 5 level, you can start having double colors and be okay, but you really want to keep 3 and under to single color. Here I like the Pixie Illusionist just for mana fixing purposes, and it's also a 1/1 flyer, so I definitely take this for mana fixing. I'm looking at my base and saying, okay, I've got quite a bit of doubles I want to play, so the Illusionist could make sense. Destroy Evil number 3 or Essence Scatter. Essence Scatter, definitely number 1 is the better pick here. This one's tough. Outrider's pretty good. Pixie Illusionist, like I said, helps us fix our mana, or Impulse. I end up taking the Pixie Illusionist because I'm pretty unconfident with my mana base at the moment. For spells, I really need it to get going, so I feel like Pixie Illusionist has the most to offer me since I didn't get dual lands. Furious Bellow. Tide Turner. Another Thrill. And Scout the Wilderness. I definitely encourage you, because this is such a good draft, to study reading the signals, and a good example to notice that every single time, except for Wrath, when we got the Signpost legendary creature, it was immediately after reading a signal that a color of that creature is open, or a main theme of that creature is open. So like, for instance, we took the Tolarian Terror, literally the pack before Balmor came next. And then when we took our first Heroic Charge, we got Charge into Captain's Call into Bayard. So when you stay open and say, this is a signal, this card shouldn't be here, this should have already been taken, this is too late for it to be in this pack, reading that signal and acting on that signal is how you up your draft. You can see how, like, I didn't just get the good card to start with and wait for the rest to come. I took the good cards saying, these are great support cards for going wide or for spell casting. So I'm expecting to get more of these kind of cards, and then it just flooded in. So if I didn't read those signals and I was just drafting blind, I would have completely missed out on those support cards that make the deck the deck. And when the legendary creature did drop, it was a no-brainer, like, yeah, okay, I'm taking this, I've been taking this, I've been waiting for you, there you are. Welcome to the club. So when you're drafting really well and you're reading signals really well on the table, this should not be just kind of a random occurrence. You can kind of guess that might come next. I mean, it might not, but there's a lot of times where it does. So reading signals can help you prepare your deck in a way for when the legendary creature comes pick 5, pick 6, pick 7. This deck performs really well. In fact, it performs better than I do as a player. It should have been a 7-0 deck. I actually messed up spellcasting in one of the games. I'm such an old school tabletop player that I just didn't even pause to think. So normally when you're trying to chain or copy instants and sorceries, you cast the spell you want to play, and then you cast the copy spell after so that it triggers first and then you copy it. So it's kind of like reverse intuitive. So I just went with, my automatic spell casting copying routine where I casted the spell I wanted to copy, which is Heroic Charge, and then I casted Twinferno, but I didn't pause to read Twinferno and be like, oh, the way this is written, like, I need to cast Twinferno first and then cast Heroic Charge. So that one loss was completely on me. We had him dead in the water if I could just cast my spells right. But other than that mistake, this deck never even came close to losing. So if you're interested in seeing how strong Jeskai decks with Wrath, Balmor, and Bayard work together, I encourage you to stay tuned and just kind of watch. I'm going to go ahead and just talk a little bit about deck building choices that you're seeing in the background here, and then we'll get straight to the games. So looks like I'm right now working on my mana base, so I guess I'll start there. I want colors, and this Scry is nice for the grotto, but having so many 2-drops with 2 colors. I wanted colors instead for play 2, so I could actually cast my 2-drops on turn 2. I already cut the Terror and the Molten Monstrosity. That was because I decided I wanted to run lower to the ground. I'm rethinking that choice as I'm talking about it here. I cut the Talus Lookout because of the double blue. So I was thinking, well, maybe we can go lighter on the blue, but I think I just changed my mana base to more even. So I'm rethinking that decision as well. I think Talus does make it into the final deck. Yeah, I've already decided I'm going to run 16 lands, but right here I'm deciding I don't have enough instants and sorceries for the Terror. And I've also decided that Timely Interference is kind of not necessary if I don't have the Terror. I was thinking maybe 2 Pixie Illusionists instead to help with the mana fixing, but I decided against 2 Pixies and decided the Talus Lookout was looking pretty good. And I also think I decided that 2 Pixies was one too many because I also had the Relic of Legends. Here was actually a bad choice. So I put Artillery Blast back into the deck thinking I needed more removal. But quickly after game 2, I realized that Artillery Blast was just kind of dying in my hand because I didn't have a need to kill anything tapped because I was too aggressive and nobody was actually attacking me. So Artillery Blast eventually does get cut. It is played in game 1 and game 2, but that was probably a mistake choice. When I go in and alter my deck, I put in Furious Bellow because I was being so aggressive that I thought this aggressive spell might be better, but I also contemplated a third Thrill of Possibility, and looking back on it, maybe Thrill would have been better. A third Thrill, yeah. Or a second Destroy Evil, but I think they're all very close calls. I mean, either way, the deck was playing wonderful, so it didn't really matter. That's a small detail, but I just did want to point that out before we get to the games. Alright, first start hand. Relic of Legends makes it playable. It can be a white mana eventually. And I'm in no hurry to cast Destroy Evil. There is no start here, so that's kind of not great. Ooh, Balmor is a very good draw. So I'm going to run it out because once I put Relic of Legends on the board, Balmor becomes another mana. So we could potentially have 5 mana on the board next turn. Change that. We're going to have 6 mana on the board. Okay. Wrath is going to be another mana. So now we have 6 mana on the board and our opponent has 2. GG's. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. What a start. I don't even know what you do to that. Okay. No blocks. I guess I want to do the Keldon Strike team and get bodies on the board, but it's a little awkward because if he plays more small creatures, the Dragon War loses its board wipe. So, guess it's worth it. Let's just be aggressive here and go for it since we have the mana advantage. I don't really want to lose Wrath, so I'm not going to attack with Wrath. But I'm okay with losing the strike team. I guess we'll find out how much they like their mana worker or not. Actually, Balmor's only doing 1 damage, and if they have like a runic shot, I don't want him to die to that, so I'll just pull back. Guess they didn't need their mana worker that badly. Perfect. Now we can actually cast a spell. We can do it now. Yeah, let's do it for offense. Yeah. Let's do it for offense, because then everything gets +2. Everything gets +1 and trample. I guess, do I want it as a surprise or not a surprise? I suppose I do it as a surprise and I lose damage because they block multiple things. So let's do it not as a surprise so they can block less damage coming through. Well, I guess it gets trample anyway. Whatever, we're doing it. I don't think it really matters. I actually think I do want to draw a card here. I won't attack with Wrath, and I guess I won't attack with a token. Thrill possibility. It's a good draw. But do I really want to just punch through 2 extra damage? Nah. I think, like, let's get this damage through and then save Thrill for next turn buffs. Yeah. We'll save Thrill for, like, next turn buffs. Happy with that trade. I'm actually pretty surprised that they're holding on at 17 and we have 17. Like, I guess I haven't been as aggressive as I could have been. I feel like I should have a bigger advantage than this right now. Charismatic Vanguard. Yeah, he's not gonna do anything against us. Guess I'm gonna throw away the land. Artillery Blast is still kind of like our only removal. I really want to play the Dragon Lore the 2 this turn though. So let's see if we draw land. I guess we could lay off and get another card. That is fine. We can play the Dragon War. That'll be good. We'll play the Dragon War and then we'll buff with all the other spells we got. First, let's see if they trade for their Vanguard and our token. Really into these trades. I wonder if they have like a board wipe. It is in the back of my mind that maybe they have a board wipe. But I think I'm just gonna run the dragon out anyway. And if they do have a board wipe, it'll trigger. Thinking Firestorm maybe with the double red, but who knows. They're thinking Bayard is not gonna do it. This would be a good rebound card for us if they do board wipe eventually. Or we could just go for it. I mean, it is a sorcery, it'll pump everything up. I guess I prefer to draw cards maybe. And I don't think I need to kick it because I can still use Thrill. Let's just draw 2 cards, see if there's something we want to toss with Thrill and really go for it. Yeah, I want this to be an attacking turn. Ooh, Bayard and a Plains. That does make a difference. Oh man, okay. I guess I could just attack in the air to be safe. And then I'll leave some mana open and then, yeah, I think that's okay. I don't really want to throw away anything I have right now at the moment, but I don't know. I could Thrill and tap Wrath and Bayard, but yeah. End turn. At least we're getting tokens now. My opponent's deck is profoundly confusing to me. I guess they're like splashing the Bayard, but I'm not sure I would splash a Bayard. I don't know. It's confusing. Rada's not really going to make a difference here, even if they have a pump spell. We have too many instants and sorceries in our hand as is. Like, we should be able to just all-out attack and win with triple. Oh, that helps too. Yeah, I'm going to toss the artillery blast because we're just going to go for it this turn. And I'm not going to draw cards because I want to attack. Like, with everything, including Wrath, probably. I could pump and give Vigilance at this point with Wrath. But I think I like leaving Take Up the Shield to save whichever one he blocks better. Because, like, if I don't do that, then they have control over what gets saved, so... Yeah, we're gonna go with the instant. Just tap everything, it'll be fine. Yeah, go for all of it. There's the button. Okay. Yeah, because just when I cast one more instant, it's over. No matter how they block here, yeah. That'll do it. Pretty cool having all of them on the board, all the legendaries together. GG's. Oh, that's not gonna matter. I guess technically they take our Bayard, but we take theirs. Game over. We had lots of rebound left in our hand too if they wiped with their last card or something weird. I think they were dead from play 2 where we ramped into 6 mana on the board when they only had 2. That's just very difficult to overcome. Relic of Legends at its best. I really like this hand, but I'm not sure I can keep it. We're missing blue and red. Like, if we were only missing red, I think I'd take it, but... Yeah, this is better. Dragon War doesn't fit. Double red is a little bit hard to cast, so we're gonna ditch the Dragon War. But everything else has a nice play curve here. I hate going down in cards, though, when you're on the play. It's a big deal. I think I'm gonna run the Pixie out. Mainly because I'd rather it die than the Mesa Cavalier. So their colors make me worried that they're going to kill whatever hits the board. I actually thought they would scatter it. Kinda glad they didn't. There is death. Certain death. Kellum Strike Team is a good pull. I'm gonna put Talus Lookout because if it dies, I get a card, so it feels less bad than if Mesa Cavalier dies. Just gonna attack. I'm gonna do Strike Team next turn. I'm gonna do the Mesa Cavalier this turn and hopefully be able to protect it with Take Up the Shield. I mean, if the Urborg again, doesn't matter. It's dead anyway, so... But we'll see. 2 attacking creatures in the air seems better than a Keldon Strike Team on the ground in some ways. I'm also fairly concerned about choking Miasma. They have the colors for it. Oh. Well, that's worth risking it for, so I think I'm going to play out the Keldon Strike Team, but... Yeah. If I play out Keldon Strike Team and attack with everything this turn, it's probably going to block the Strike Team 3-1. And then next turn, with charge, I can have them. So, We're gonna attack here to get him closer to the finish. And then I think as long as like he only puts out one creature, like the charge should do it. Yeah. It should do it or be very close. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Well, let's see. If I pump, it's 3, 6, 11. Oh, it's so close. Strike team again, and then we'll charge next turn if we have to. Essence Scatter. Okay, well, I mean, that's alright. We'll just attack, get closer to the finish line, and then next turn, hopefully, charge will finish it off. That's just crazy. At least trade. Charge with a trade. Depending on how he blocks here, trample's irrelevant. Trample's irrelevant. But I can't play a white card anyway, like, it costs all my white. I might as well trample, you know? Yeah. No. Still a white. Ah! I'm so bummed. Yeah, I'll just kick it out. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. Game. I mean, they had good cards. They had Scatter, they had Extinguish. They dropped down a big finisher. Still wasn't enough. 2 wins. Forbes. Okay. This is a good start hand. It's got all my manas. I like that I'm going first. I think I'm gonna play the reinforcements as a flash in surprise at the end. I could get punished here for that. Lucky I didn't. Guess I'll attack with my 2. We're winning! Guess Talos Lookout or Relic of Legends both are okay here. I'm gonna attack and see what happens. Okay, well, I'm not going to attack, but Talos Lookout is a good play now. I was considering taking a turn off and just playing the Relic out, but I don't think we need the ramp at the moment. So this and rest my Lookout. Good play. Ooh. Wrath is quite good, and we could do both this turn. Play Relic and Wrath. I think I like that. Guess we'll attack. We have enough mana where we can start pumping and spell casting. 2 mana cast spells. That's pretty good. They keep stall for timing us. Not really sure. Ooh. Golden Strike Team's good. I think I'll do that instead of pumping. It's a better use of my mana. I don't really want to tap Wrath because I feel like they could have a runic shot with the deck they're playing. I mean, they're playing like Stall for Times. I'm sure they have a runic shot. I'm not really interested in losing Wrath to a runic shot at all. Well, green is a surprise. It's a decent card. They have so many cards in their hand right now. Like, I'm just noticing how many cards they have in their hand. It's a lot. Ooh. Could do that on the Citizen's Rest. And then tap some creatures and draw some cards. Or I could just pump everything up and attack, yeah. Let's just do that. And we can destroy evil, like, as a surprise, maybe? I don't know. We'll have plenty to tap if we do that. And, you know, something's gonna die here, but... I guess we could Twinferno if we feel like we need to, but... Yeah, I guess we'll Twinferno, and then we'll tap. I think I'm okay with that. I can tap the tokens. Keep my Keldon Strike team alive. I mean, I guess I have lethal. If I attacked with everything, I would have had lethal here. I feel like I could have just given double strike to something that wasn't blocked, but I missed it. Oh well. I'm just not playing sharp today. That's okay. Sometimes you don't play sharp. That was a mistake. I had lethal there. Just needed to attack right. That was a shame. Oh well, I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Pretty sure we have this deck. I mean, even if we destroy evil to get Talus Lookout in the air back. Another rest. Fine. It's not gonna be enough. Still have it. We can just Keldon Strike team for the win, or we can just, yeah. Just Keldon Strike team for the win. It's fine. I don't have enough mana to gain life or anything, so we're in for the win. Nice. Good game. Strike team is super effective. It's maybe my favorite red card in the set. Three wins. I am going to take Artillery Blast out, though. It's just dying in our hand. It's not doing anything. We're attacking so often that I think another Battle Trick is the right move. So, let's go get Furious Bellow. Could do Thrill. But, Furious Bellow. Thrill. Thrill's been good for us as well, though. Yeah, Furious Bellow. Let's get the Battle Trick. Call it a day. Watch this next game we play against something that has a bunch of tapping. I'll keep it. Just needs a red mana. There's really not a lot to do until I get that red mana, though. But when I do, Thrill of Possibility is going to have my back. Phyrexian Espionage works really well here. I can just draw cards if I don't get land. Actually, that is something for us to do. I'm going to destroy that. He won't get the creature. He won't get the buff. Yeah, this is good enough. Mana efficiency, then we can Espionage and draw a card. Well, yeah, we're going to draw cards this turn. Yeah. And then hopefully get red. Red! Woohoo! You draw enough cards, you'll eventually get there. So now how do we make our red mana as efficient as possible? 2 turns from now I want to play Keldon Strike team. So do I play out Balmor and then Keldon Strike team? Or do I play out Thrill and then Keldon Strike team and then Balmor? What should I do first? They only have 3 damage looking at me on the board. I think I like the idea of Thrill. Just get a better idea of what I can play next. I'm not sure Balmor being a target on the board is best for us. Kind of maybe him after the strike team is better. Can only throw once, because only 1 red. But he could block the Pixie. Choices. I can only do 1. I'm gonna go with Thrill. Need more idea of the pattern of how things are gonna go here. I'm gonna throw away one of the islands. Just try and set our hand with as many spells as possible. Maybe I'll draw into a second red land. That guy's not great. Why would they leave their Pixie behind? What mana color do they need? Yeah, Thrill. Please no counter. Good. Good draws. Okay. I mean, still no red land, but we got Captain's Call, Heroic Charge, Kill and Strike Team. Now I know I just need to go wide. Yeah. It's a very clear go wide strategy. Still think Kill and Strike Team puts more bodies on the board, so we're going to do that before the Captain's Call. Even though I think Captain's Call before Kill and Strike Team tends to be better. Mainly the Berserker's on the board, so if he attacks with it, I want to be able to trade my Kill and Strike Team for the Berserker. I'm definitely willing to make that trade. He'll get to kill one of my tokens or do 3 damage to my face, but either way, it'll be fine. Green. Double green. Tatioba. Now this is an issue. Guess we'll just have to win faster. Not giving up hope. But Tatioba is an issue, and I don't have any real removal. We'll block here. I gotta get this guy off the board. And him only doing 3 damage is better than him doing 4 or 5 if he brings out something bigger to enlist. Alright. Still no red mana, we need to be red efficient. Balmor and Captain's Call both work pretty efficiently together, or we could Thrill again. But I think I'm going to Balmor into Captain's Call here. Get a huge presence and then hopefully charge. I mean, that's the quickest way we can finish this out at this point. Not attacking. We could Twinferno the Heroic Charge. That is definitely one out here. If they attack, and we give all of our tokens plus, I mean, they basically become 5 damage. Okay. This plan could still work. Twinfernoing the Heroic Charge, we have enough mana for it. Yeah, they only have 2 blockers. If they choose just... there's 3 blockers. This is still could work. I mean, turning all 5 of those into 5 damage creatures, that's 25 damage. They might not block. I mean, we're dead next turn if we don't try this. So we have to try this. So let's be gutsy and see what they do with their tokens, because I doubt they're thinking double Heroic Charge. I don't even think that's like on their mind. You know? They might be thinking Heroic Charge kicked, but I doubt they're thinking, oh, they're gonna double these up. So let's do that. See how they block. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh, they picked no blockers. Right, so I play this out and then I'm gonna copy it. Unkicked. because I need the red mana for Twinferno. And now I'm going to Twinferno to double it up. Oh my goodness, I played that wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Okay. So, Twinferno gets cast first, and then you copy Heroic Charge. That loss is on me. I need to tighten up. That's 2 games now where I've played poorly. Spellcasting order matters. Okay, so next time, Twinferno first, copy Heroic Charge. That's how that is done. On the other hand, this hand is a good start hand, and we're on the play. I'm gonna put Barrett out first. They're playing black, and if they have cut down, they'll use it on him, or Urborg, or any black removal spell. Okay. Balmor it is. No attacks. Discard the white. Okay. Guess I'll put out a pixie. Just attack with Balmor. No rush here. Kind of like the idea of Thrill next turn with all their creatures tapped. No blocks, so I can do more damage on the back crack. Wonder what they're playing green for. I wonder what they're thinking about. Obviously they have like Guy's Might or Take Up the Shield or Battle Rage Blessing. Wrath. Could have all of them on the board. Again. Or I could just thrill away Talus Lookout. Get everything pumped up and then go for a big attack, or I could just Wrath. I don't know. Guess I could do both. Yeah. I mean, I might as well. Talus Lookout's good, but pumping up my army seems good too. Could just do that and then tap like Wrath and something else to draw another card. I'm not attacking with the token, and I'm not attacking with Wrath. I don't think I'm attacking with Balmor either. I'm not attacking with Bayard either. Okay, these are some pretty good draws. Shorter red land, which is kind of a problem. But our Pixie can help us with that. As long as our Pixie stays alive. I think if we just stay aggressive here, we're gonna be just fine. To really use an extra white source or an extra red source. Our Pixie is gonna be very important. So let's keep that in mind. They're going to be able to start pumping with their Vanguard as soon as they get another mana down, so that's on my mind as well. With them playing green and white and black, I gotta say the odds are high that they have Urborg Repossession. So I'm not sure I want cards like Phyrexian Missionary to die. I think I'd rather them just be gaining 2 life than it dying and going to get other stuff. Our blocks are not going to be as beneficial as I would hope, so I actually kind of just want to let it hit and then see if we can finish it on the backswing. We could also just do like Vigilance next turn and swing back for a lot and then have blockers and then swing back again. But I'm not sure blocking here benefits us. Like, they have to have a repossession, so. Oh no, that Phyrexian Missionary can't kill Wrath. It would only kill the token. They're baiting me. I guess I just don't want to take the 3 damage. That was tempting. What are they gonna play now? Well, no. Which one are they gonna choose? This is a tough choice. Raph can pump my army, but yeah. Balmor gives trample. The army's not as big as I was hoping by this point. Guess I could just set out a bunch of tokens. Draw some cards this turn. Put out a dragon. I could help stop things. I don't know. I could draw cards with this. I guess we're laying off and drawing cards. Leaving my token open for blocking, because blocking's more important. I was hoping I would draw red or white land. I did not. Guess I'll attack. I'm not going to be blocking with them anyway. I'll block with my other tokens. 11 to 9 is a lot closer than you would think it should be. Given that I feel like their hits have been better than my hits. So, we're still in it. Really stuck on that 4 mana. I think this time I might kill one of their creatures. Not sure I have a good enough reason not to do that. They gotta be nervous though, with how many tokens I have on the back crack. They can't kill me here. I mean, I have to block, but... yeah, I have to block. There's lethal on the board, but I gotta think they would be nervous about my back crack afterwards. And unlike them, I have the potential to give Vigilance to my army. Yeah. There's nothing else in the graveyard to go get. I think I'm okay with killing off Phyrexian Missionary here. It'll only take 2 tokens. If he has an Urborg, he'll gain 2 life by going to get it. He'll replay it out. But no blocks is also tempting. No blocks it is. I don't know. Like, how much life do I not want this person to gain? It's a jerk. Heroic Charge is good. really good. We can even kick it. Or we could Twinferno it. Oh, we could actually redeem ourselves in Twinferno here. Okay. We're gonna redeem ourselves. We're going to all-out attack. Pixie's going to tap for the white mana. So Pixie stays back. Everybody else is going in. And we're going to Twinferno correctly this time. And Pixie's gonna get it done. Okay. White mana for you. Now, we play Twinferno first. We're going to copy the next spell. And now we're going to charge. Did it. See? We learned our lesson. We can do this. We can play Magic. Boom. 5. Boom. So much damage. That was fun. I'm so glad I drafted that Twinferno by speculating on it and saying, like, this is better than the Firebrand. I think Twinferno is definitely pulling more weight than a Firebrand would have. It was a good choice. Every spells deck needs a Twinferno. I still can't believe I got the order wrong on 2 games ago. At least we were able to show you how it's done correctly without me mucking it up too bad. Alright. No blue cards, no blue lands, all is well. Probably will thrill away one of my lands. Well, maybe I'll throw away the Furious Bellow actually. Keep the lands, get closer to Keldon Strike team. Yeah? Yeah. Checking out. Well, there's a blue land. Wow, we're really flooding. Okay. Kavu can come out though. It's a good turn 3 we drew. Captain's Call or Pixie? First I'm gonna attack, I guess. I guess I want all my mana open. I'm gonna do Captain's Call. I'm gonna anticipate that I get the group pump. Keldon Strike team next turn is going to be a presence on the board for sure. Could surprise him with a Furious Bellow, but Strike team looks pretty good. I really wish I had another red land for Kavu, but I don't. Guess I'll just Furious Bellow. Man, yeah, Strike team's better. Or if I should just all attack here, even though 2 are gonna die. It's a lot of damage getting through, depending how they block. I guess I want... Nah. Flowstone. Okay. Yeah, I really want to pump for this, this group to attack. We have the land, like, if we draw a heroic charge... I was about to say, if we drew a heroic charge, we could just charge with it kicked this turn, but we didn't want to. Instead, we'll just put out some more creatures. Yeah. They can all just go out. I guess at this point, it's like, is my Kavu worth risking? I guess I can first strike. But I can't take both of them with me. But next turn I could, but I could get a lot. Oh, yeah. Another flyer. How important is that pixie to me? Not unimportant, actually. Yeah. It's been real, pixie. No. Guess the pixie would have been more helpful in this situation. Oh well. We're both at 17. It's kind of a scary creature. Here I do like blocking. I'm only gonna lose one token. Can't have a pump spell, I don't have enough mana. I think I'm okay with this. Take up the shield is not bad. Let's go with all of it, because now I can basically kill the Vanguard. We'll do the Bellow. Kinda want one 1/1 chant counter somewhere else. Throw possibility is good for us because we can ditch the land and then get 2 more meaningful cards. That is a good strike. Really need a heroic charge. Maybe throw will get us there faster. In the wetland. Let's see what we got. Another red land at least. And Wrath is not a bad card. I'm totally cool with Wrath. Down to 9. Do I care? I guess I shouldn't attack with everything. I want to leave some back. Need to make some progress, leave some back. I'm gonna leave, take up the shield and everything else open. Here's Outrider. Okay. I can't believe they're still attacking here. I don't think they have this stuff to be able to afford to do that. I think Raph's activation here is probably best. We can leave open some red as well. For the Flowstone Kavu. Or for take up the shield. It'll be fine. Look at that. Wow. If I attack with everything, it's lethal. They have 11 basically. Yeah, it's lethal. Suppose I should kill the Outrider, just in case. I don't think it really matters though. It's definitely still lethal. 8, 11, they gain 2 from the missionary. Yeah, it's lethal. I'll just do this for fun. Yeah, I'll draw a card. Why not? There's the charge. Yeah, see? It was somewhere down there. This deck is really powerful. I'm liking its combos. I feel like I'm playing better with it. It's got a lot of cards I like. I can draw into the mana. If I don't, Pixie Illusionist is going to carry us there. The Pixie can basically make us be able to play the Knight of Dawn's Light turn 2. And then hopefully we draw red or white and then Bayard can come on the board, so... It looks bad, and drawing that blue land is bad. But Pixie's gonna make it okay. Yeah, now Bayard can come down. I'm liking this a lot. I can't pump my knight and play Bayard though at the same time, which is unfortunate. Wonder if I should attack and then play Bayard. Or just play Bayard out and then attack. Yeah. Let's make Bayard the target instead of the knight. If they do have removal. Scatter. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, if they do have removal, like, giving them the choice pre-combat might be better. I think at this point, we're pretty okay with the Pixie getting destroyed. I think if I was him, I'd be like, I'm getting rid of that Pixie because it's been carrying the game. But, who knows? I'm gonna attack. Yeah, I gotta think, like, if I was in their shoes, I would have killed the Pixie right off with a removal spell. But after seeing how mana screwed I was, like, I would seriously consider killing that Pixie. And if he has removal and he hasn't used it on the Pixie, like, such a poor choice. I'm gonna attack and leave the pump open, and then thrill if I need to pump. Don't need to pump, though. I guess I could. Yeah. Well. No. No, Captain's Call on the board's better. I mean, I don't even want to discard any of my cards for thrill, because I like them. So, I guess Pixie could have attacked. That was a miss. Esper Walls, eh? Your true colors are showing, Jam Destructor. Are you playing a Wingmantle Chaplain deck? Braids? Braids? Oh, man. He's gonna sack a creature. Which card am I gonna discard is the real question. I mean, I think keeping Thrill's the right choice, but I want to ditch it. I love Twinferno too much. Like, there's so much value into Inferno. I'm not willing to part with it. And there's my red mana, so yeah. I can double pump my knight, but I'm just gonna go in with everything. Like, let's get some damage through. I guess I don't need to double pump my knight. Five damage through. Pretty good. I'm wondering if I should make it 7. Push through. Yeah. Be fine. Just keep the pressure on. It's gonna bring that back out. For a long time here. I guess he's debating if he needs to tap down something or not. If I was him, I would definitely be tapping down one of my creatures. I think I'm just gonna go for another all attack. Yep. That's the one he needed to tap down. If he didn't do that, I win here, no matter how he blocks. So, that's kind of a big tap down. Not gonna sack a permanent. Yeah, there it is. Oh, gross. Oh, I knew you were playing a Wing Mantle deck. Look at that. Look at that. That's ridiculous. So close to finishing this guy off, but so far away. And this could help. Oh, is he gonna scatter it? He's gonna scatter it. Okay. Well, it means you can't tap down this turn, so all attack. I guess I want to save my Mesa Cavalier. This is a real problem. I kind of wanted to use that as a winner. This is totally ridiculous. 2 pop-up drawbridges now. Another bird. This game is slipping away from me. And I'm at 21 life. And that draw is not gonna do it. Oh my. I guess I could attack in the air. I guess we'll see if they tap it. No, they didn't tap anything down. I guess I'm just gonna attack. I mean, kills what he kills. There's no point in me attacking with the token. He's either gonna trade for my Cavalier Knight or not. Willing to have a drawbridge die. That's interesting. I wonder if he has like a repossession. He's got to have repossession. Prayer of Binding. Okay. Well, there goes my pressure. That's nuts. Gain 2 life off of it. Ah, the subtle life gain. We had him down to 1. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. I guess I will just wait. And get tapped. I mean, he's just gonna tap me. Like, every turn, right? Every turn, anything's on the board, she's gonna tap. So ridiculous. It's not gonna help me because it's just gonna tap it anyway. Like, Fury Spell does absolutely 0 for me at the moment. You know, this is where Artillery Blast would have been helpful, I think. Like, his drawbridges are tapping, we're stalled. I'd rather that be an Artillery Blast at the moment. So, like I said, close choices on deck crafting. This is the situation where I do not have the correct card in my deck for the correct situation. If he plays another wall and gets another bird, oh, I'm not sure I can recover from that. I don't want the Wingmantle to die because I'm pretty sure he has repossession. If I keep drawing these lands, it's not gonna be good. I have 8 of my 16 lands in my deck. Just need more pressure. Like a group creature spell. I've got tons of them. Would be perfect here. Group creature spell followed by heroic charge. Is that so much to ask for, game? Oh, there's repossession. Destroy evil academy wall. And a rager. All in the grave. This is like the slowest death ever. Okay. It doesn't really help me still. I guess it depends how they block and how they tap down. I need to be able to attack and cast Fury Spell, and them only block with like 1 defense for it to get through for 3. I guess 2 defense would do it too, since they all have 1 attack. So they become 5 trample. Definitely not killing the Eerie Soul Tender. That's just not going to happen. I'm not trading Balmor for it. Although there's not too much you can get back at the moment, but I'm still not doing it. He'll find some way to Bone Splinters his Wingmantle to go get it back. Okay, Espionage. This could be helpful. He's gonna tap down creatures. Let's draw 2 more cards and get some gas here. But that leaves the Wingmantle and the Cavalier to block my token. Oof. Oh, yeah. We can definitely play Raph out. This could be huge card advantage for us. This could be huge card advantage for us. Okay. Well, I guess I don't need... Yeah, I don't need an extra card advantage. Let's see what he blocks here. Like, if he blocks with the Cavalier, we win. Okay, he blocked with both. I'm going to kill the Cavalier, and I'm going to intentionally not kill the Wingmantle Chaplain. So, hold on to your horses, everybody. Tell us look out. It's a creature, yeah. Board advantage? Sure. Okay. I'm going to assign extra damage to the Argivian Cavalier. Boom, boom, boom. And that way the Wingmantle does not die, because I do not want them to bring it back and then recast it. So, there we go. Heroic Charge. There's no way he can tap enough to make that not work. Come on. We can do this. Which one? I guess it doesn't matter which one. I mean, yeah. Can I still charge past? He doesn't have any way to tap me down this turn. We got him. We got him with charge. I don't think he can block all of it. I guess he could, but, like, everything on his side of the board would die. All of it. Devastating. And everything on my side would live. We'll see. He needs those clockwork drawbridges. Oh, please tell me this is how you block. Oh, we're doing it. Let's go. Alright, just one more win to get. I really should be at 7 already. That one loss was 100% my fault. Misplaying my cards. Pixie can fix for us, so yeah. There's really no great cards in our hand though. It's okay cards. Maybe the Thrill can dig us up something better. I'm gonna keep it though. Ooh, attacking with my pixies and then playing reinforcements to get their Ellis. Sounds dirty. There's no guarantee they'll attack with Ellis though, but totally trading both my reinforcements to Ellis if he does. If I was him, I'd be like, they have a runic shot and I wouldn't attack with it, but you never know. Some people are a little more aggressive. Oh, boom. Oh, boom. Yeah. Hello. Nice to meet you. Trade. That was a huge deal. Good game. It's like game ending there. 1 top, 0 bottom though. Let's play the Cavalier, get a body out. Attack with my pixie. This deck's gonna go wide, so normally they'll be on the ground. I think we might be able to have it in the air. Unkicked. Weird. They didn't want to trade their sleeper for a flyer. That's absolutely nuts. Don't agree with that play at all. I'm gonna ditch a land and thrill. Let's get some better cards. Ditching blue? Yeah. Wow. I went and got more lands. Should we thrill again? This time we could ditch white. I guess we'll thrill on their turn, since we didn't get anything to play. That's crazy. I'm trading my pixie for the sleeper now. They didn't even offer it. I'm not sure why they didn't kick the sleeper. Bayard, they have no way to activate it. We're gonna thrill though. We tossed blue last time, we'll toss white this time. Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. Wow, we're really flooding though. Do a strike team. Attack in the air. Yeah. I don't really want to attack my Keldon strike team into the sleeper. Especially because, like, next turn I could have a Furious Bellow to even out the trades. That's an interesting card. I think we're winning though. I mean, even if he brings back Bayard, when Bayard dies, like, how good is that really gonna be for him? He still has no way to pump up his army. Okay. Yep. So we're just gonna charge. I'll attack. And this is gonna do a lot of damage. A lot of death, a lot of damage. Oh, he's even taking the zombie off, okay. Wow. Boom. He needed to block with his zombie. Well, mid to 7. Sorry, I blew it on that one game where we lost one. Should have been 7-0, but still got to 7 wins really easily. This deck was stellar performer. Here's a look at the final deck once again. We ended up taking out the Artillery Blast and putting in an extra... we put in the Furious Bellow, that's right. Maybe on hindsight, next time maybe an extra Thrill of Possibility Pixie Illusionist did a lot. I'm glad we put that in instead of the Galarian Terror. This was our sideboard. We could have easily played a little bit more control. Or gone heavier on spells. But I think the Pixie instead of the Terror was the right move here. Overall, really pleased with how this played. And, you know, this was pretty good when you didn't get a Pixie. These two did a lot of fixing. And I never felt like our 16 mana base was too small, so that was the right choice. But Raph, Balmor, and Bayard together are really nice. Let's go open our prize packs. That's nice. Really want a Defiler of Vigor. I only have 2 right now. I would really like another one. Okay. He's good for our Goblin deck we're making. Okay. Come on, something good. Okay. Can't believe this is my first one of these. Sure. Alright, thanks for joining me. I will see you next time.